guys, welcome to the third episode of the podcast. This is Dunn, up there is Stevens, and over there is Cooper. Now, would you two like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's me again, Steve.
I'm the legendary fisherman.
This motherfucker.
So, for context, real quick, Stevens was like, "Oh, I'm going to introduce myself as a legendary fisherman this week." So
No, it's fine. I already changed it before he said this, so screw you. Hey guys, it's me, Steve, aka the holy fighter of Booba. Yep, holy
Booba.
fighter of Booba.
What is Booba?
If you don't,
Okay. So let's get into this. So I started reading the Halo books recently. I don't know why. It's not even because Halo. I think it's because last week you were talking about Halo Infinite.
bro, I've been binging Halo Master Chief Collection.
I've been thinking.
Coop's getting upset with me because that's all I want to play.
I've never really played. I played Halo 3 in the past. That's the only Halo I ever played. So now Steven is taking me through all the Halos in the Master Chief Collection.
He is not enjoying it in the slightest.
We've done Reach. We're in the middle of 3 again.
We were enjoying
and then
3
also
until we
did-
had to restart.
Wait, why do you have to restart?
Also doing ODST.
We had to restart a mission because, one of our other buddies was with us, and I guess we were in the final cutscene of that mission, and he's like, "Hey guys, I got to dip." He leaves. It kicks us from the game.
Was he the host?
Have to restart from the very start of that mission now.
Oh.
It didn't save the progress, and I was like, "Ooh, I need a break from Halo 3. So we started doing ODST. Coop's not understanding it. He's not like a Halo nerd. I love ODST for what it is. It kind of sucked because we didn't get to do the intro cinematic. For whatever reason, you can only get the intro cinematic if you go into solo. So we literally just loaded in a drop pod, and then he's like, "Where the fuck are we?" And
See, I might appreciate ODST more now that I'm actually reading the books and all that, but ODST was always the worst one for me. And I say worst as in the worst out of all the Halo games, but all the Halo games to me are phenomenal. I just think that it's out of all of them, it's probably not the best. But at the same time, I haven't played 5, and I hear 5 is trash.
yeah, no, I tried playing 5 whenever I believe I used your Xbox back when we used to live together, and I didn't even get to the campaign. I was bored. I didn't know what was going on half the time. It was
Is it
whack.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was only on the Xbox One, so
Yeah.
most of us didn't play that.
Gotcha.
I haven't. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. Infinite looks pretty fucking hype. I'm gonna be on that shit.
I don't want to look at anything for it because I don't have an Xbox Series X. I don't have a computer.
Oh yeah, you
I don't have a computer that can run it.
Oh.
So I have no way to play it. So I don't even want to look at content for it because that's the thing. I don't even play Halo for the multiplayer. I play it because I actually really enjoy the story.
I will play those stories over and over again. Yeah. Never gets old for me. And
Right.
certain parts hit. I did a solo legendary on Halo 4 again, just so it can be done on PC. Bro, some of the scenes just hit different. When you, can I spoil that? At this point, Halo 4.
Yeah, 4's been out forever.
Yeah,
Don't spoil it for me.
When Cortana dies, that shit hurted.
Cortana dies.
I mean, Cooper might not know this.
I do now.
She doesn't die.
Well, she's an AI, so.
No. She doesn't. She comes back in 5. Spoiler. But 5's also a 6-year-old.
She comes back. It's isn't it a different variant of Cortana or some shit like that?
I don't know. See, like I said, I haven't played 5.
I believe they nerfed the Booba.
There's a new Cortana in Infinite, isn't there? I do know that. Or I've seen
I don't know. I've seen some
I've seen Cortana in clothes.
Do you remember last year, 2020, when they were going through all the Halo Infinite stuff, and at that point it was the game's gonna release in a year, and they did gameplay trailers and stuff like that. The game looked like garbage. All I'm seeing right now for memes is 2020 Halo Infinite, and then 2021 Halo Infinite, and they're completely separate things.
Is it
they
that
look so
weird
much different.
alien's face that shows up Like, is that the one you're talking about? 'Cause
No.
everyone talked about this alien that just looked like a PS2 graphic.
No, it looks like if you loaded up Halo Infinite and then you put all the settings to low versus if you put it all to high. That's what it looks like between 2020 and 2021. So it looks solid. I've seen gameplay of the PvP, which it's going to be free, which is really neat. I think that'll really help with getting the player base back because, I mean, let's be honest, over the years, like, Halo's really dropped off the fucking map. I think Halo 4 is the last game that was actually on radar of any nature.
Well, I mean, hey, how many Halos? Okay, so for the original Xbox, there was Halo 1, or Halo 1,
Halo
called
2.
Halo Combat Evolved, and Halo 2. For the Xbox 360, there was Halo 3, Halo Reach, ODST, Halo 4, and then what was
Xbox One,
Halo
we
5.
moved Halo 4 to Xbox One and Halo 5 to Xbox.
I'm not even gonna count Halo 4 because it came out on
Yeah.
Xbox 360. But
Well, that
Halo
was one of
5
those-
was the only one on the Xbox One.
Yeah, it's an entire generation of all those years in only one game, and it took them a while. I'm glad they're coming back, and it actually doesn't seem like it's that bad. I enjoy the movement of it. It just looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm dog shit at any PvP on everything except for Halo 4. I can poop on people in Halo 4 in any game mode, but you throw me on like Halo 3 or Halo Reach, for whatever reason, it's like I have monkey brain, and I just neuron activates. Like, I'm missing my shots. I can't hit the broadside of a barn. It's bad.
Halo's the only shooter that I will ever change the scheme for, though. Like, cause I play every shooter like a Call of Duty like controller scheme. Square reload, right stick is the melee. But there's like on Halo.
I don't know how to play controller anymore.
Oh well, Halo. There's the recon. Like, there's like a setting for controllers called like recon, and it's like fucking. It's amazing. I don't know.
There's
I play all my shooters like it's Gears of War.
What?
Rowdy run at people and then shotgun them in the face.
And that's why you won't play PvP with me, huh?
I can't rowdy run in Halo.
You can't
You
run
can
in Halo.
wait.
Well, you gotta get the
You
the
can
thing.
sprint in 4 and in
Reach.
sprint in 4 and Reach. Yeah,
Oh my.
Probably 5 too.
that would assume 5.
But
I've just been grinding my ass off on that, and it's been a lot of fun.
it's funny though, because like I said, I'm reading the books. The first book is called The Fall of Reach, and it just like it shows like Master Chief's perspective, like from growing up and going through the Spartan program, and it's really cool. And then it shows like the Fall of Reach from Master Chief's perspective. But in the next book I'm reading,
I thought he was in a cryo chamber for like Reach.
No.
I mean, that's when he wakes up.
at the
So I
end of
assume,
Reach, like they have that you can move the camera and you see him in there. But that's about it. I think there's a little bit of like a retcon going on there because in the book he has Cortana when he gets on the Pillar of Autumn, but in Reach you're
Six,
delivering
bringing them. Yeah.
Cortana to the Pillar of Autumn.
Which that game hurted a little bit.
Yeah, Lone Wolf.
I got a pretty solid time in Lone Wolf. I can last a while.
But it was. I'm reading the second book now, The Flood, which takes place during it's Halo 1, the book basically, and it's really funny.
Hello everybody, this is my son. Enjoy his company.
Ricky.
He's not gonna enjoy all of our company.
Yeah.
He's looking for cords to yank. That's what he's doing. He's scheming. See that face? That's a scheming face.
This man has put his feet up on my desk.
If you notice any screen tearing on Cooper's camera, it's because this man has apparently like destroyed his camera.
Yeah. He got to it. It was my fault. I shouldn't have let it dangle low enough for him to get to it, but
You
never know.
underestimate his powers.
I did. I definitely underestimate this man's powers each and every time.
But just to finish it off, all I was gonna say is the book that takes place during the first game, they try to do some shit where they explain like some game elements. So they're sitting here and they're like, I've got a pistol, but it's got a 2x scope, so I can shoot people from far away. And it's like, you're really gonna call it the 2x scope? It's like, it's just a fucking. Because when you're playing Halo, you zoom in with certain guns.
I would love there to be a thing in the book of like Halo 1. It's like, I have my pistol. I somehow one-shot this giant in the fucking back. Because the old Magnum used to one-shot the hunters back in the day.
Oh, there's a scene in the book
Oh,
that I'm at so far where he's literally sitting on like he's literally using his pistol. Like he just lands on the ring and he sees like a group of like grunts and elites attacking some Marines. So he's like, instead of attacking them head on, I'm gonna snipe them with my pistol because I'm such a good shot.
It sounds like an AI wrote that book.
No, it's actually really good. Honestly, I'm making it sound like.
Does it get emotional? Because it sounds very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like robotic.
Well, that's the whole thing. Is it sounds robotic, but at the same time, it's kind of how Master Chief is. Because especially when you hear about how he was raised, you sit there and you're like, it makes sense for the way he is.
Yeah.
But
I do love the scenes in Halo 4 where he's like, surrender that AI. He's like, no, sir. I'm just like, there's been a solid thing of memes lately where it's that scene where the guy's like coming at the chief and the chief just pushes his head away and then he's like, he says some other shit and the chief just fucking drops him.
yeah, I've seen that.
And then there was one for Halo 5, it's like what should have happened, and it's got like Locke and all those other guys, and then
Stabs him in the
Chief
dick.
just solo beating the shit out of him, and then he stabs Locke in the peen, and then he starts coming at him again. He just pulls the knife out of him, dusts it off, and then like just puts it away. I'm just like, bro. It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it.
Have you seen the meme though? Of it's just like a little cartoon, and it's like Master Chief, and he's like, "There's a lady in my head who calls me Stud Muffin."
Mud Muffin.
Shut up, Master Chief.
I want the. If Halo Infinite has the Arbiter again, I'd probably know it. I'm not gonna lie. Arbiter was one of my favorite characters of the Halo series.
Arby and
I
the
love
Chief.
playing Arbiter.
I said Arby and the Chief. That was like an old school YouTube machinima series, right next to
I
Red
love
vs.
Arbiter.
Blue.
He was such a homie, and they haven't like if they did like an off series game of just the Arbiter after the fact, like just an offshoot.
Yeah, I think I like the
No,
play.
no.
I play that. I like the Arbiter.
He's being attacked by his son.
I'm being attacked by my baby.
But I was Googling it because I'm reading the book, and they have some scenes in it that take place during like the elites' perspectives. And I'm sitting here, I was like, I wonder if this is the Arbiter. So I Googled them, like, what's the Arbiter's name? And in the little subsections, it was like Arbiter appearances, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 5. Apparently, he makes a guest appearance in Halo 5.
Was he? I
But he
don't
came
know.
out, well, I guess he did show up in Halo 2.
Can
I
you
haven't
get
played that
Halo
one yet.
5 on PC?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Maybe when they drop Infinite, at some point they're gonna put Halo 5 on the Master Chief Collection. We'd be vibing.
Let me pull up the phone real quick. Be a piece of shit.
Thanks, Jamie. I really appreciate that.
It's Halo 5 coming to PC. But no.
Lately,
Oh.
so I just got my flu shot. Does anybody else get sick from that fucking flu shot?
Nah.
'Cause I feel like dog shit after I take that flu shot. I had to literally like lay down, take a nap. I just took like a second shower today because I just needed like a minute because I was like, I feel like shit. Like I'm cold 24/7. Like I felt like garbage, and I was like, I need to feel better. I have a flight tomorrow. I'm gonna be up all night tonight because I gotta be at the airport in a plane by 6 in the morning.
Yo, so I actually have a coworker. You know how the CDC like said that you should get the new booster shot alongside your flu shot?
Are you talking
And-
about flu or COVID?
Both.
Both. So they're saying you should get a third shot, a booster shot, along, and then get the flu shot along with that. So he did that, and he was not having a good time. He wasn't. He's saying that he was driving and he was just blinking out in random spots of the road. He's like, he had to go. He just couldn't do it anymore. It was a very bad situation for him.
I got my COVID shot while I was in Korea, and I did the one thing they told me not to fucking do.
Drink.
I drank. I literally got back home and drank. I was currently on a Marine base at the time, and at that time, like, they would have like patrols walking around or whatever, some stupid ass shit. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere on a tiny ass like intel base, and these Marines are walking around with guns. And I remember like I was drinking. I got through like one drink, and I just felt like shit. Like I ended up getting a fever. I went to the bathroom. I threw up. Like I just remember I got done throwing up, and I walk out of the bathroom. Or no, while I'm throwing up, I hear somebody like, "You drink too much, man," and I was like, no, I just got the shot today. I'm pretty fucking sick. Like this sucks." And then like right after that, I walked out behind him. This guy's got like his gun in his arms or whatever, and I literally almost died. I'm literally trying to go to my room, and right before I get to my door, he whips around and like pulls his gun on me. I'm like, "Yo, what?" Like I have my hands in the air, like, "Yo, chill. Like, what is wrong with you?" Like I'm trying to, he's like, "Don't creep up on me, man." I was like, "Bro, I'm sick. I'm just trying to go back to my room." I was like, this man literally like finger on trigger. I thought I was gonna die, all because I decided to drink after getting a COVID shot.
Shouldn't follow.
I almost died to a little blonde twink. That is the life that I almost ended.
Didn't
That
you
was-
just call yourself
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
twink
say,
not too long
right
ago?
before this podcast, you called yourself
Listen.
a twink.
Like, you literally like, I'm just a little twink.
No, that is not what happened. We were talking about something, and I said I feel like if anybody here could pass themselves off as a femboy, I'd probably be like the best shot because I can make
Oh.
myself look like a
Oh, so
twink.
you're a femboy. Got you.
Cooper was trying to make himself an e-girl. Or no,
Yeah,
a
I remember you
VTuber.
with my camera before, and I was like, I guess I'll become a VTuber.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
try to become a VTuber. And Steven said that if anybody had to pass off as a girl, it could probably be him.
It'd be me.
And he
I
said
could
because
do it.
and then he said because I'm a little twink.
I'll cosplay as Felix and we'll be vibing.
Felix? Oh, Felix. You gotta do the pose though.
Pose. I did the. I just did that.
You
What
gotta
do
do
you
the
mean?
sound.
I'm not doing the Nyan. Like
You
You
the-
gotta do the nyan.
Nah, I'm not doing the both at the same time.
Doing what both at the same
I'll
time?
I'll squinty eye look at you.
You a screen eye look at me?
Mhm.
Alright. Bite your bottom lip. Squint your eyes.
I don't like where this conversation is going.
I don't like where this is
There was a
going.
little bit where I took my look. I did the.
Are you talking about the
Konosuba?
fucking Konosuba look? Yeah.
Yep, I did that for a minute. I was just like, I did the squinty eyes. I did the. And then that was the look.
Oh, so real quick, if
Coop, you
you
look pretty fucking constipated right there. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, all right, it's been 15 minutes. He's coming.
so if you
That's how I
ever,
get all the girls. My wife.
I'm
Only.
just gonna hear.
I wonder,
I got
hey,
unfriended once this week.
hey, Ange, your husband's trying to flirt with people.
Ooh.
Says he's really
She
interested
threw
in
something
this
in the
fanboy.
background, by the way.
Yeah, I felt actually.
Just wait for another banana.
Oh, the surprise appearance of the banana.
And you got blue-balled,
that's
Coop.
actually one of our co-hosts is the banana.
Yeah, the banana is a co-host.
Mm-hmm.
He
Ricky-
works the
Ricky
he
knows
works,
him by
he works
name.
lighting. Yeah, the banana works lighting. Lighting.
Should I put that in the credits? Co-star
Mm-hmm.
banana.
Banana.
Just do one of the shitty like 2006 memes. And it's just a banana with the dark blue and the light blue backdrops, and then like some stupid fucking shit.
No, gotta go even earlier, like funnyjunk.com, like peanut butter jelly time.
Okay. Didn't he die like?
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
last,
like
year?
he was like Snoop Dogg's like brother-in-law or something like that.
That's what it was. Because
And he died in a shootout with the cops.
Yeah, I remember his mom, or I saw the videos like mom was calling Snoop
I
Dogg
just
out.
want everybody to know that the child is no longer with me, in case they have issues with this.
He
I'm
is-
free.
I like how you're quoting this because I'm in the process of editing the last week's one, and it's really funny to hear you quoting things that I'm literally have just watched like 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, like just memes.
Yeah,
Bro, I looked at so many memes today. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Like I'm just like sitting there, like laying on the couch, blanket over my head, like trying not to die. I'm freezing cold in my apartment. It's 70 degrees in here, and I'm like shivering, and I'm like just looking through memes. I'm just like, that's it. I did this, but I don't fucking I sideswipe.
I'm gonna say, do you have do you still have the vertical
Yo.
scroll?
This is a tangent.
I
but
never had the vertical scroll. I never even saw that, but I do still have the issue of I cannot save fucking photos. I have to screenshot stuff
I've had
like
that.
Play.
I've been able to
on
save
fucking
photos.
iFunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had that issue. Fucking whenever I try to save it to the SD card, it just doesn't save. Like
I can't get.
it'll do the whole process, but it won't save.
It'll
But
say saving, and then I'll like pull down, and then it just says saving photo.
yeah,
and
so
I'm
it was
just
like literally like 2 weeks of like memes gone because I was saving
yeah,
it
I
to my
can't.
SD card.
I got like 3 months worth of memes. I can't even save
I
anymore.
can't
Right.
show it, but I have like a button right here that says save. I don't know
Yeah, I hit that button. That's what I'm talking about. Like I hit the button,
Save.
I do the
See?
drop down. It's just saving. No, on the bottom it doesn't say saved. It says saving.
Check your
As in it's
permissions.
still doing
Maybe
it.
maybe you need to maybe you need to
that's
grant
what mine-
access.
It says like if I put it to SD card, it's gonna save it, but it will be in like the fucking data files for the SD card.
I thought maybe my storage is like full. So I mean, we're in strong November, so I deleted all my porn.
Nice.
How quickly did you fail?
I don't believe you.
Day 4.
No, sooner. I bet you failed like midnight.
You made it.
I had a
Yes.
10 o'clock beat sesh, just in case.
Wow, this guy changed. This changed real quick.
I was like, I'm in this. Like, I got this. I got like 4 days in. I'm stressed out. I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it. Like, I'm still going to the gym. I just won't do it as much, and then I'll be fine. I'll be solid. I'm just trying to get that testosterone building. Gotta get fucking swole.
Are you okay?
Uh,
Are you taking those free steroids?
no, I would never. Like, I'm trying to do this as naturally as I possibly can, and I want to look like Caesar. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
Caesar!
You mentioned this in the
dying.
first episode.
Hmm?
You literally said the exact same thing in the first episode.
I know.
He's
I-
keeping it.
I'm
keeping it
committed.
real. He's
I
committed
need
to
you
it.
to know my goals in
You-
life.
you
He's
That's
gonna,
gotta
go
all I
back
got.
on he's gonna go back on these podcasts and like, yeah.
I gotta
I
say,
I'm gonna be.
Like,
My belly's
continue.
gonna be like out to here. He's like, yeah. Like 2 years ago, I want to do a Caesar
Yeah, I
cosplay.
won't do
Dude,
Caesar.
Not anymore.
I'm hoping by like at some point, like in the future, like I don't know, let's say podcast 100. That's far as fuck away. I'll just be like fucking
Say
watch
that, but
sport.
that shit's gonna fly by. This is already episode 3, baby.
Yeah, but 3 weeks, you know. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
we
it's
haven't
been longer than
talked
that.
about it now.
Speaking of, after this week, because I am flying home, it will be on my laptop. I don't know how the video quality is gonna be. It's gonna be in a really weird situation. Also, just started growing some fuzzies on my face. I'm gonna
You
get a
got fuzzy
beard.
all over your face, yo.
I got fuzzies.
You gonna participate in Movember?
No
Or-
shave November. I can technically now.
You just grow this out.
Yeah, right in the middle.
No.
Yeah,
You might get in trouble for that.
a little bit.
I know people have like gotten in trouble for like they didn't do this. They only shaved this part.
Oh, the reverse one.
They had the reverse Hitler, and they got in trouble for
Is
that.
that-
I have a
Actually-
natural reverse Hitler. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, I don't really grow like. There's usually there's a gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty.
The only I have trouble growing right like here.
What?
Like
Tucks way later on. You'll see it well, you won't really see it. I have a scar on my chin that doesn't grow hair. So for the first like week, it grows in really funny right there. But after like I actually get a beard going, like it covers it and you can't tell.
so.
Yeah, did we ever show? Did we show the fucking the what do we call it? Did we show the viewers your picture? Oh, you with the beard?
The bicycle?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
we'll save that for.
His child predator beard.
I think we showed it.
Listen, I'd rather that is not a child. What? That's not me.
That,
What are you
that was
talking
you.
about? I do not have it. No, we're talking about my ex roommate.
Cooper,
Yeah,
look
that's
at,
what we're
That was
talking
you
about.
though.
Cooper, look
We're
up a
talking
little
about
bit.
The picture.
Oh, that picture.
That
I mean-
picture.
You're talking about the
That's
bicycle
not child
helmet.
predator. Fuck you.
Is it bicycle? Yeah.
No, that's my driver's license photo.
Yeah, you showed that last week.
My old driver's license photo. I don't think I have that license anymore. Where's my wallet?
We literally had this discussion last week.
Yo, so,
Don't put your license on the camera.
right.
I was gonna
All right.
cover.
So my wife brings up a question for you, Stevens.
we have
she
a-
still wants to fight me.
We have a
That's what she's
viewer
doing with this
question,
shit. She wants
everybody.
to make my life hard.
Yeah, she has a question for you. What happened to your Russian fling?
Wow, you just gotta stab him. What the fuck?
Miss her.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You still talk to her?
I haven't talked to her in about a month. I talked to her best friend more, because so there's nothing like that. Like me and her best friend are best friends because my best friend was dating. It was a whole fucking
The wife
square.
disapproved.
So my best friend was dating a girl, and then he introduced me to Lisa, and then I started dating Lisa, and so like me and my best friend's girlfriend had become really close friends, and then he had become really close friends with my girlfriend. That's kind of how it went.
That sounds like swingers.
There was no sexual relations with Mary. I can promise you that.
I
She's
had no
actually like
sexual
I'm
relations with
planning a
that
trip.
one.
She lives up in Mary lives in Canada now, so she's actually like in a closer time zone, so it's easier to talk to her. And I'm probably gonna go up there and like we're gonna get hammered together and party like we used to. I'm gonna try and break my record. My longest drinking spree was 18 hours straight, and I wanted to die. So we're gonna go for 19.
So you want to die?
Oh God.
I mean, what do you want from me?
Great message you putting out there, Steven.
Oh fuck.
You good, bud?
I tried to like cover it up, so I put the bottle behind it, and I just like chugged it down, but I took too much.
Just blur it out in editing. You good?
It's fine. I don't give a shit.
Or just cut that part out all together.
If I get a hold of these edits, I'm gonna like draw a dick on that fucking on that
Look, you could be our editor,
thing.
Steven. You never know.
Retarded.
Let me just point.
Yeah?
Let me just point this out to you. If you ever want to know how annoying you are, or how many odd little fucking quirks you do, or whatever like that, just edit your own fucking videos. Because I've been staring at myself every fucking video, just going like, why am I doing this? Because I sit there like all last week's podcast. I've been sitting there. I was doing this. I was like, yeah, you know.
No, that's not like beard guys do that.
I know, but like I don't even notice that I do this. But like I also the first podcast I cut out a lot of it because there was a lot of points in the first podcast that I was just sitting there quoting memes.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But no, it would be
That's literally what we started this off with.
No, but like I'd quote a meme and nobody would react. Like I'd sit there and I'd be like, I can't even think of a meme off the top of my head to quote right now. But I'd say something and you guys would just be silent and it'd just be really fucking awkward.
Oh no, we just choose to ignore you.
Oh
yeah, they would just be stupid or something like that. It's fine.
But yeah, no, just if you ever want to hate yourself or try to fix yourself, watch your own videos when you're trying to edit. Because all you're
that's what most people do though.
I already have enough self-loathing. I'm all right.
The only thing I'm glad about is I'm not one of those people.
I'm not trying to. Go on.
I'm not annoyed by my own voice. Like a lot of people.
I am.
A lot of people
so
edit.
much.
Yo, because
I hear my voice when I'm talking. It is nothing like what it sounds like. I sound like fucking Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. It drives me nuts. That's all I can hear because of high school.
You know how much deeper I hear my own voice compared to how it is in recordings.
Like in my head, I sound like a fucking Chad. Like,
I do. I sound like
that's what I think I sound sexy, and then I hear my voice and it's like, "Hey guys, it's nice to see you again."
How do you think I feel?
Dick Twister 73 here.
Is that your new name, Dick Twister 73?
No, I'm fourth alias.
The Legend 27.
Saying, you have a sexy deep voice, and I'm gonna hear this fucking in the video, and it's gonna be.
That was always the best, though, you know, because I've got this voice, and I know my voice is annoying to some people, and so when I was looking for a relationship, and I'd be talking to girls on Tinder, and they'd be like, "Oh, they'd be like, I want to call you, let me hear your voice," and I'm just sitting here like, "You sure you want to hear this?"
So I used to, before the whole like Hiccup realization, I was super confident with my voice, right? I used to like talk, like I mean, I still kind of do, but I love talking on the phone. I'd rather talk on the phone when I'm driving than anything else. I'll just like call fucking people.
Actually, I believe I was with you guys the first time I ever heard my voice in a recording. I think we were in a car ride, and we had recorded a scene, and I was like, "That can't be my fucking voice. The fuck is that?"
I have those videos still.
Huh?
I have those videos.
Oh yeah, you ever singing Barbie Girl?
Yeah.
Back when I was a sophomore, I think I accidentally did. I hope it was. I accidentally uploaded like a little Minecraft video on YouTube, and I found it after I was like, what the fuck is this? I watched it, and I heard my voice, and I sent it to Anher, which Coop and you both somewhat know as Barry, but he like heard my voice, and he's like, oh my god, like your voice sounds really familiar. It's like, I think I sound like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. He's like, oh my god, that's what you sound like. It was way worse back when I was like in high school because I had not as deep a voice, so it was like even more high pitch, and I literally sounded like Hiccup, and it was awful.
So speaking of YouTube, I actually have a single video on YouTube of it's a silent playthrough. Well, not silent. It has in-game music from Dungeon Fighters Online.
How much of a fucking perfect representation of Cooper is that? I've got a video of a fighting game, but
Dungeon Fighter is a side-scrolling beat-em-up hack and slash.
that's you fight in it.
If you want a perfect representation of me, just monotone your own life. Just say out loud everything that you're doing on a daily basis, and that is my entire life.
Just
I get made fun of
just
for it.
grayscale everything.
Let's grayscale it.
Like I'll literally be playing something. It's like, all right, I'm doing this. All right, I'm doing this. All right, I'm here. Like I'm just talking to myself.
You call out.
I was gonna say you're
Yeah,
like,
I call out every 2 seconds.
I'm capturing the flag.
Going
I'm capturing the flag. I'm on B. I'm on B.
Going back,
Why is
going
everyone on A? A,
Pulling
guys.
his pants down. Pulling his pants
It's
down.
bad. So, all right, I have the killer. I'm gonna go run a K-Shack.
I'm taking him to K-Shop.
I'm bad. I can't fucking hold him.
We go. I'm taking him to the basement.
Cooper, imagine
Don't come in the basement.
imagine him during sex. I'm in. I'm out. I'm in. I'm out. I'm in. I'm out.
Let me catch my breath. Can you get on top?
I got a leg cramp. I got a leg cramp. Ooh, got a leg cramp.
Up and up. He's picking
And,
me up. He's picking me up.
and
There we
want to
go.
just have a cuddle session?
No cuddle session. He refuses cuddle session. He's taking me down.
You gotta have like you gotta make your life enough so that it sound at least you got like a nice British guy narrating your life.
Ew.
And
No, I don't
here
like the
you
British.
see Stevens
like
in his
the
natural
British.
habitat, playing video games at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yo, didn't we do that before as well?
Narrator,
The fucking at the narrating.
David
the
Attenborough?
animal documentary narrative.
What the fuck did we do?
Or did I do that? I think I did that in the workplace. I was narrating everything.
Okay, I don't know.
I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I did that in high school. Like if I saw somebody who was like, I did. Oh, it was bad. I kind of felt like a bully for
Now
it.
we shall
That shit-
watch the wild Jacob in his natural habitat.
Yeah.
Look at him sit there with his back.
I
in the
remember I
leg.
did that. I was like, and now we find a raging corn in our natural habitat. Be careful. We gotta keep our distance.
Alright. I got another question from my wife. How would you guys feel when I would stay up late and play League with Ange?
Okay, cool.
It didn't bother either of us.
Yeah.
I kept you awake with fucking videos of Mr. Fruit.
I fucking hated falling asleep to that bullshit.
Oh, you're talking about when you lived with us.
Yeah.
That
It
was the
didn't-
only
it
reason
didn't
I
bother
didn't
me.
want Mr. Fruit.
I mean,
That's
I
the
woke
reason.
up in the mornings because of shotgun knees.
Shotgun knees.
What?
And lo and behold, that is the character that I play in League.
Yep,
And
your
I
main
actually-
character in League is Shotgun Knees.
I have no.
It was like it was just a fucking specific morning. I don't know if I was hungover or something, but it was like 7 in the morning because this man wakes up early, just like his son, and for whatever reason, he was just like watching videos on League of Legends, and he's playing it like doesn't have a headset on. This man refused to use headsets.
Why? My space.
He refuses to use headsets and only talks with push to talk.
Yeah, he only
Before
talks
he had
no,
kids.
no, don't turn it off, please.
You're gonna hear baby though, freaking all the damn time.
But the thing is like it was like 7 in the morning. I'm probably hungover at this point, and like all I'm hearing is like shotgun knees like over and over again. Like I hear this guy like giving an explanation on Urgot from League of Legends, and it was the cringiest thing I'd ever heard in my entire life. It was so fucking annoying. There was a point where I was like, if I hear shotgun knees one more fucking time,
And I just turned back
swear
at
to
him, and
God.
I'm waiting for it because I watched the video multiple times because that was when I was learning Urgot. So I just turned back to him and like, and I just wait for it. It goes Shotgun Knees. I'm like,
After that, like at some point, I decided to play League, and I feel like I went, "Hey, Coop, what was that character that you were watching on like repeat where I heard
Urgot.
shotgun knees 50 times and you said Urgot?" I was like, "All right, that's the character I'm playing," and that is literally one of the only good characters I am in League. I can fuck a bitch up with Urgot. I'll skill shot the shit out of my R, and I'll pull you in and eat you. I'll do it.
you'll do it. So speaking of that, my main character was Mordekaiser in a league. Didn't really like the rework too much because it ruined my playstyle.
The
for Mordekaiser.
overpoweredness of him.
Look, it ruined my whole playstyle for Mordekaiser.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it was so different than how I usually played him. It was just didn't work out for me. So I had to switch it up. Then I was playing Aatrox. And then they switched Aatrox. I was like, God fucking damn it.
Playing now. I know you were on League today.
Yeah, I was. I made a new account. The old one got banned after I let my buddy play when I stopped playing. And yeah. Had a game. I was playing Pantheon and it just didn't go well. Not at all. The other guy was a Darius. It was very bad for me.
I had an awful time the other night. I didn't mean to. It was one of those things where like I kept looking down, my drink was full again. I had
we
a
were there
whole...
for that.
It wasn't that night. It was the night I picked up my fucking Crown Royal Peach.
Yeah.
I picked
Oh,
up
is that mirrored?
I drank a
Can't see.
whole. No. I drank a whole bottle of Crown Royal Peach in one night. And I was hammered. And there was a point, like, I got on League for some reason. I think I was trying to play with Anher. And, like, I thought somebody, like, I'm one eye closing, like, looking at the screen, like, trying to figure out, who I'm messaging. I messaged the wrong person on League asking to join their party. I messaged my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend. Hey, do you guys got room for one more? And then, like, immediately after, I
Fuck.
Is that like a?
oh fuck, that says Blizz. That doesn't say fucking Barry. I saw because they both have a B and an H in their names at some points, and I saw the B and the H. I'm like, Barry. Like, all right, cool. He's on League. Like, let's play together. I messaged the wrong person, and he's playing with my ex-girlfriend, and I'm just like, this is awkward. It's like, my bad, wrong person.
It sounds like you were asking for like a three-way. Like y'all got room for one more person.
And from what I was told, like, because I was hammered that night, I don't remember any of my conversations. And I was like, yeah, no, you kept saying, like, thanks, man, thanks for, like, playing with me, you're really saving my ass. Like, I messaged the guy, and he's playing with the love of my life. Like, he was, like, I was saying some cringy shit. I was like,
Damn.
it was bad.
Hey Cooper.
Yo, what up?
Do you remember the second to last day? No, it was the last day before Stevens was leaving Korea. And he called us.
Was I hammered? Was it 4th of July?
I think so because he was hammered.
Usually
when he
I don't remember 4th of July
hammered.
at all.
All I remember
there
is
was a point where I was like, I had a full bottle of tequila. I drank a whole bottle of tequila by myself and then went to the goddamn bar.
You called us. Keep in mind, every time that he's about to leave Korea, he is like, I don't know, his personality seems like near suicidal.
I don't.
Yo, you were bad in Korea, yo.
Yeah, no, you're like
You
every
remember
time.
the fucking RPG adventure?
But real quick.
I ended up. I'll tell that story in just a minute.
Okay, because he calls us and he's sitting there. He calls us drunk, and like I said, he gets like real suicidal, especially right near the end. Not literally
he doesn't get
suicidal, but the way he sounds.
He's nihilist.
And then he's just saying, he's like, I hate everything. Life is depressing. Everything sucks. And then he calls us like 2 days before he's supposed to leave. And he's like, I just want you guys to know I love you. And you guys are my best friends. And everything. And I love you guys. Goodbye. Click.
Me and John were both in the car. We're like, wait.
I don't remember.
Me and Cooper were just sitting there like, should we what do we do? Like, was that a suicide? Was that like a suicide note? What was that?
Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't remember this.
But so what we ended up doing is we tried calling you back. You didn't answer. So me and Cooper were just like, I guess I don't know what's going on.
Like, so yeah, we started calling like all of his friends in Korea. We like, yo, have you seen Steven?
And then nobody answered. So
no.
so Megan got pissed and she's like, give me the fucking phone. So she grabs the phone, calls your Facebook again. You answer. You're like, hey, what's going on? So then I was like, give the phone to somebody who can talk. And so you just give it to some girl.
Yeah, one of your buddies over there.
I guess she worked with you or
I forgot her
something.
name though.
But she was like, hello? And I was like, hey, is Stevens okay? And she's like, yeah, what do you mean? I was like, it sounded like he just told us he was going to kill himself. And she was like, oh, no, he's doing fine. He's partying. He's really drunk.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, just keep an eye on him. He seemed really... He was just really bad. He's like, yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. Don't worry, we got him.
So I think what's actually happening this year is I actually get genuine with my emotions, and these guys aren't used to that side
Stop
of me.
it, you're a man.
No,
it's
called...
You're a man.
You don't...
To ball that shit up.
No, it's called you don't spend weeks talking about how depressed you are and how much you hate fucking being in Korea and how you feel so alone.
Remember.
And then fucking ending your call with...
Are you sure you were talking to me? Because I don't remember
me
ever
and
acting
you were
like
talking
this.
to you.
Yes, because you
called us.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't end your calls with goodbye. You fucking finalized it. You were like, I love you guys. Goodbye.
Click.
You just said I don't end my calls with goodbye. And then I said goodbye.
You like goodbye.
But that's what I mean, is you ended that call with goodbye. So it was like me and Cooper were both like, he doesn't talk like that normally.
I've only had like, I don't remember being upset. Like I don't.
You weren't upset.
Shit.
You were not upset. That's the bad part. You weren't upset about anything.
I don't want to.
That's how you sound.
Hey all, this is done. So just real quick, for some reason when I was going through editing this section had a bunch of just garbled audio and nothing could be made out, so I had to cut it. So that's why there's a big skip. So sorry about that, guys. Anyways, back to the podcast.
All right. Sorry, our shit fucked up for a second there. We're back. Okay. Now, what were you saying?
RPG episode. While I was drunker than shit in Korea, there was a night I video called Coop and some others, and I was lost in Korea. Like, I was in downtown Busan, and I was like, hey, like, you guys give me directions. So every single time I make it to a street, like, left, right, or straight. And, like, I'd ask, like, over and over. It was like, where am I going? Where am I going? There's a certain point, I actually got chased by the cops.
What?
Coop probably remembers that.
Yes, I do. You literally called. It was like, yo, Steven's RPG adventure in Korea. Let's go. And he's like, all right, which way am I going? I'm like, what are you talking about? Left, right, or straight? I'm like, what? I don't know where you are. Just don't worry about it. We're left, right, or straight. Meanwhile, you're only keeping the camera on your face, so I have no idea where you are. You're like left, right, or straight. I'm like, straight. All right, let's go. And you walk for a bit, and then you get to another like intersection. All right, left, right, or straight. I'm like, right. All right, let's go. And eventually, like, you made it to a convenience store.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, you.
I am hammered beyond belief, and there's this gorgeous Korean girl, and she's like, I'm inside the store, I'm like getting a drink or whatever. She grabs me like a Gate or a Powerade, and she's like, I got you. Like, she literally bought me a drink, and she's like, let's get sober together. And I was like,
you found your wife.
My wife.
you were like, Coop, I gotta go.
I was like, Coop, I gotta go. She's gonna clean me up. She's gonna be my mommy. She's gonna be my dummy mommy. No, I'm kidding. That's not what I said. But I was like, dude, she actually like genuinely cares about like my like how I am right now. And so I was like, Coop, I gotta go. Like, chick's buying me a drink. She wants to like hang out and like get sober together. Like that.
I
was like, let's go. I was like, let's fucking go. Like that was a dub.
5 minutes later, he calls me back.
Less than 5 minutes. I literally walk outside and I was like, so you want to hang out? And she's like, oh no, my boyfriend's right there. She's picking me up. And I was like, oh, I thought we were going to hang out and get sober together. She's like, oh no, like I was just buying you a drink because you're pretty drunk. And I was like, oh. I was like, big sad.
Bye.
And then after that, I was like, I called the group. I was like,
with an anime
opening. Stupid. Like, fuck this. Like, garbage. And then after that, continued the RPG. I absolutely peed in awful places.
You did.
I peed in awful places.
Regardless of what we told you to do, you were like, nope.
tripped over a sign that was in the street and knocked it over, and it was really loud. And then like I'm still walking down the road, and then I turn around and I see like a cop car and then some like old Korean guy like talking and then pointing in my direction, and I see that movement. I'm just like, whoa! I'm like, fuck, go! Like, I just book it like fast as fuck. I'm like, I'm out of here.
By the way, we're still in call, so I'm watching him fucking run for his life.
I'm guessing being drunk in Korea, like in public, is illegal.
No, but I was belligerent
Oh yeah.
and peeing on people's properties.
All right.
It wasn't my proudest moment.
Is that?
I remember I hid behind a car in this little garage, and I was like, "Guys, I think I'm good." Like, blah blah blah. Like, I talked to you guys for like a minute, and then I look up, and I just see a video camera. I was like, "I gotta go, guys. Like, I'm not good." At some point, like, I got tuckered out.
Get there,
I was like,
Ben?
all right, it's time for bed. Dunn doesn't know how to take shots.
Right?
I get tuckered out and like I'm like ready for bed, and I taxi like get in the cab and I like give him my address like, hey, can you take me here?
So strong.
Give him the address. He like gave me a thumbs up like you're good, and I like pass out.
Oh, it's like tricky paint thinner.
Granted, it was only like a 4-minute drive away from my hotel. I wake up 15 minutes later, and the guy's like, "You pay," and I was like, "Oh yeah." I like get out my wallet. I like hand in my car. I get out. Like my eyes are still closed. Like I'm like get out of the car. I'm like, I was like here, and I like took my car. I was like thanks. Like my eyes are closed this whole time. I open my eyes, and like I don't recognize any of my surroundings, and I don't even close the door. He guns it like down the road. Like he just full gas. Like door closes because of the momentum. Guns it down the road. I'm like, where the fuck am I? I am 5 miles away from the beach that like, or I'm like, I was 5 miles away from the main strip and 5.5 miles away from my hotel. No cabs, in the middle of nowhere. I just start walking. I got a video on my phone. It's like me just drunk as shit. But like, I sobered up pretty quick. But I walked 3 fucking miles in the middle of the night trying to find like people, and then finally I found like this old couple. I had to like beg them to call me an Uber after I used like my app to like translate. I was like, please, like I need help, like I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'm lost. And then the guy laughed at me and he's like, I got you. I was like, thank you so much. And he's like, oh, you're good. And I was like, I ended up getting in the cab. I didn't fall asleep this time. Got to the hotel, fell asleep for like 3 hours, woke up, and then continued my next day. But no, I ended up abandoned in the middle of nowhere. My phone was at like 20%. It was an awful experience.
Oh no, how are you still alive, by the way?
Bro, we make horrible life choices. It's because we all live in a simulation, and like things just always work out in the end.
Somebody's simming you. Somebody's playing.
Yeah, no, like whoever owns my sim character needs to fucking get together. Like Jesus Christ.
Hey man, at least you haven't tried to fucking make baby with Reaper yet.
The what?
Make baby with Reaper.
Yeah, one of the Sims games you could have sex with a Grim Reaper and have a kid.
I never played Sims, so
It was
I
a
wouldn't
glitch.
know.
Was it Sims 3 or 4? One of the two.
I'll fuck death.
That's a hard statement.
It really is.
Oh fuck death.
It'll first sure it's like I'll fuck death, and then it's gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah.
My brain is all fried right now.
Yeah.
After listening to my drunken experience, you're like, how does this man function on a daily
Were
basis?
you
No.
even a part of those done?
Just-
I think I was a part of most of
No,
those.
I never answered any of that shit because he would always call at like 3 a.m.
It was like 3 a.m. my time, so it should be like 3 in the afternoon your time.
So I was either
He's
working
Yeah, he's
or.
working.
But I'm gonna. Do you mind if I tell a story, or do you still have more with yours?
Oh, is this about me?
Narrate
No.
your life done.
No.
Okay.
It's about me.
Thank
and
God.
Let me open the page a little bit into my past.
Yes.
So
Page 11.
I don't want to. I feel like this is.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
I'm trying to. I want to tell the story, but it has to do with
Don't
something.
sugarcoat it, just do it.
No, it has to do with something Steven
Do
doesn't want me
it!
to. You told me not to talk about it.
Damn.
Do it!
You
Do
should-
it.
I'm gonna have to like.
We just won't go into details about that.
Okay, I won't go into that.
None of that.
Not in that.
Yeah, just tell the whole story and just cut it.
So
I don't know.
I had a job where I worked on a boat and I had to do firefighting training for the boat. So for that firefighting training, we had guys that were coming on board to help fix the boat because the boat had some damage done to it, like from being out at sea, and it had to be fixed before it could go out again.
She was a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was a piece of shit. We were all on it. I didn't. But the we had guys that were coming on board to fix things in it. So there was a group of guys that went into the firefighting storeroom where they stored all the firefighting gear. So
Is this the hatchet?
huh?
Is this the hatchet? It's in my trunk.
No, I don't know what the hell you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
Why do you have a hatchet in your trunk?
He's got the trash hatchet.
You have a what?
Trash hatchet.
Well, hold on. Okay. So we decided. So the boat wants to do some firefighting training. They do it like once a month. But so we have to get into like these fucking firefighting outfits. Like I had to put on a pair of rubber boots. They wash the rubber boots in like this solution, so the boots are always kind of wet, but they should dry off.
I know what you're talking about. That shit's awful.
I put my foot in the boot.
It's musty.
I put my foot in the boot, and I'm like, oh, my boot's super wet. I guess they just must have recently cleaned it.
You were there with Jimmy, weren't you? Jimmy and Soa.
I don't remember. I honestly can't remember who I was working with. I just remember sitting there, going up to one of the instructors, and well, no, okay. First things first. I put my foot in the boot, and I was like, oh, this is really wet. And as we're going through the training, somebody goes, somebody was like, do you smell like? It smells like really funky. And I'm sitting there, I was like, yeah, I smell something funny too. And I'm just like going throughout the training, and like, I was wearing the boot for like 30 minutes. Somebody's like, it smells like piss. And I was like, it really does. And then as soon as I heard that, my brain made the connection, and I was just like, piss, wet, boot. So I took my foot out of the boot, and I brought the boot up to my nose, and I sniffed. One of the guys who was doing maintenance on the boat pissed in the fucking firefighting boot that I had my foot in for 30 minutes. I was standing in a piss boot for 30 minutes.
Why didn't you just switch the boot?
It was the only one they had left. I was the last one in line.
Don't be the last one in line. Have you not watched Squid Games?
I was doing other prep work.
What do you mean they lived?
I haven't seen
No.
it. No spoilers. Shut the fuck up.
Have you not watched Squid Games yet?
Stevens.
What? You gonna say you work?
Stevens. What's
Responsibility.
You can't watch Squid Games like watching the baby?
No, I'm probably gonna put on a few episodes this weekend and see what it's like. We see what it's about.
Alright, so I'll tell you this now. Episode 1 is super slow. Alright?
Who's shushing?
Who do you think's
I
shushing?
think it's shushing. His Dami mommy.
Okay, well.
Tommy mommy. Okay.
No. Anywho, did she just call you daddy?
No.
Okay, I thought I heard her say daddy. My brain.
It hurts.
I was standing. So I go up to, I take off the boot, and I start hopping my way because I'm standing on fucking like ship deck. Like that shit's like super coarse and will like rip your fucking foot apart just
Why didn't you
standing
put the
on.
boot back on?
I just did anyways.
Why didn't I put the boot back on?
Why didn't you put the boot back on?
It was full of piss.
that you were already standing in for 30 minutes.
But now I knew.
Just accept it.
You should have just accepted it. Should have just did it.
So I hopped my way over to like one of the trainers, and he was like, "Why aren't you wearing your boot?" And I was like, "Because it's full of piss." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think somebody pissed in my boot." And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I was like, "Smell my boot." And he's like, "Oh, it smells like piss." And I was like, "Exactly." So we went through like, it was like, I didn't even have to do the training because it was like 30 minutes. On top of the 30 minutes that I was wearing it, it was another 30 minutes of just fucking like an investigation of just like where I got the boot, who had been doing maintenance in that room previously.
Why you wore it for 30 minutes before you realized it was pissed?
No, because you've worn fucking firefighting boots that are wet because they dip. All they do when they clean it is they just dunk it in a fucking bucket of.
It's literally water and Alkanox.
Yeah, so that's it. They just dip it. They don't even like dry it. They just fucking throw it back in.
You know, they air dry it. It's
So
garbage.
that's what I mean, though. So they're always going to be slightly wet. So that's why when I put my foot in, I was like, oh, this is wetter than usual, but whatever.
For you lovely ladies and gentlemen, moist.
Moist. Moist. Moist.
I'm here for you.
Moist.
Wait. All right, on 3. 3, 2, 1. Moist.
Moist.
Oh, wow. Really off there.
This is a very off-topic podcast.
Hey, that name is
We
already
didn't
taken.
have a topic for this one,
I
right?
do. No, we didn't do.
This
any
was a
prep
last
time at
minute.
all.
This was a
Yeah,
last
it was
minute.
like, are we gonna do this tonight? I was like, fuck it. I just put my
The-
laundry in the dryer.
The only note I actually put on here, because I think we mentioned in the last podcast, was I just wrote throwing controller.
Oh, you're gonna tell your throwing
yeah.
controller story?
Yeah.
Yo,
We're supposed to talk about
This will be
that. It
so.
was-
So we're real quick though. This we're approaching about an hour, so this will be like the
Right.
last story.
So, last story, real quick. We used to play For Honor, or we used to suffer in that game because, let's be honest, that game is
It's a
a very
suffer.
violent game. And not gonna toot my own horn or Coop's horn too much, but Coop likes to play a tanky character. He's a lawbringer.
Death Volt.
bullshit. I play
And then-
Shinobi now.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? At that time, that's what you played. We had like whatever characters we played. I'm a Valkyrie. Like, if you get, it's my personality. It's a
I was-
female that can beat cheeks.
I was the
Um,
weave. I
He
either
tried
played
to play Kensei.
whichever one
but
had the longer
We had,
katana.
we had a Kensei.
Kensei.
We had a 4-stack, right? Dunn was one with the 4-stack. Dunn is not good at competitive games, and he's accepted that. And he rages really hard when he gets his ass beat. He doesn't understand why. And we're all gaming, and he rages so hard. He yeets like at this time we had a fifth roommate in our apartment. We had somebody that was staying with us
Leo.
before he moved back to Cali. Old Sangy boy.
Oh, I was gonna call him Leo.
I've never called him Leo in my life, and I don't want to.
Well, I didn't want to drop
But-
his name.
Just
Why would you drop his first name?
saying is just fine. That's not even his full name.
That's fair.
But he was living in the living room too. He's like playing his phone or whatever in the corner. He literally like laid in the corner of the room, and then like that was it. But in the middle of this match, this controller just comes flying out of Dunn's room because he rages. He had apparently yeeted it at the floor. It bounced off the floor, spiraled across the apartment, almost hit me in the fucking head, and then like landed and hit the wall. And boy, I tell you, like that man was raging. And the next thing you know is like saying he's like this. At the time he's like 38 or something. I don't know how old he actually is. He's like, all right, that's enough. And he gets up and he's like, I'm going to put you in timeout. Dunn's already in like no mood. And he's like threatening to put Dunn in timeout. And then he's like, son, get the fuck out of my room. He's like,
Get out of my
screaming
room!
at
I'm
him.
playing Minecraft.
And like, it was bad. He almost fucking beat me in the head with that, which I returned the favor with a
Oh yeah.
padlock.
So,
Right.
but
Done put ketchup on
I-
it.
I had a
I'ma
bad
break your
day, and he
shins
put
with
ketchup
a
on my
cat.
shoulder, and I literally grabbed the first thing I saw and fucking yeeted it, and he was right behind me,
Broke
and
your kneecap with the padlock.
I smoked the shit out of our trash can, which is right in front of his knee.
Yeah.
That shit probably would have hurted, because I fucking slung that shit.
Yeah, I threw the controller straight down though, and it bounced sideways. And this is literally, I look over as it's flying because as soon as it goes sideways, my brain just went, "Oh fuck," and I just see it go like this over Stevens.
I didn't even notice until after the fact. This whole time, I'm still mid-match, like, gaming. I'm glad I don't play on
He was in
controller
the, he was
anymore,
in
I'm not
the
gonna lie.
zone.
Well, yeah, I was probably in the middle of a kill streak. You were the only problem on the team.
I'm pretty sure there was like a whole bunch of almost fights going on in that apartment that I was not a part of because I was playing League.
Cooper, you almost
You
fight.
were in the match with us.
You just didn't
I
do
mean,
anything
I know for that
to
one, like
fight.
usually like forever arguments that were going on in that apartment. I was playing League.
Or
Hey,
eating your
bro.
desk pizza.
Yo, you guys keep calling out my desk pizza, but guess what? I'm the only one that didn't cause ants. So there were ants in the living room. Don't even say it.
Yeah, there were, and I didn't understand why. I had like one Coke cup in the living room, and there was ants in my room. Like, this man has a whole ass pizza hidden in his fucking desk, and like 3 cups of empty coffee, and
No
he
ants.
has no ants. But I have 1 cup of Coke from prior Domino's the night before, and like I have ants. It makes no sense.
You got to know how to clean up after yourself.
Um, we still got like I'll give it another like 9 minutes maybe if we can milk that. Who knows the story about? I don't. Maybe.
Well, we didn't finish the hatchet story. Like why I
Oh,
have a
yeah.
goddamn
Yeah, why
the
do you
trash
have-
hatchet.
Why do you have my trash hatchet?
Because you know who stole the hatchet from the trash room to sharpen it, and then I requested for it back, and then I never brought it back to the ship at that point, and you guys were already gone, so I just kept it. And now it's for self-defense, and I'm probably gonna like if you see death by hatchet in California, it means I probably beat somebody to death with that fucking thing.
There was
Yeah.
already a video about that. You ever see that? So I ran up to him and I hit him and it was like smash, smash. You never seen that?
Nah.
Oh, it was like you remember the climbing in your windows, snatching your people up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was that channel that did the auto tune did another auto tune of that guy and but
By the way, speaking of bladed weapons, Dunn still has my swords. So he's gonna go grab my sword.
You left a lot.
Go show
Again,
me that my sword is still
again.
in good condition.
I can't hear
Negligence
anything.
of Coop of just leaving things behind.
Look, man.
When I was way to buy an anime sword, I believe it was, I believe it was Kirito's sword from,
I have 2 Kirito swords,
yeah,
and then I have the sword from Metal Gear Revengeance.
fucking weeb.
Yo,
Uh,
rude. And now
But
I have,
and then
I have.
not
I
only
have
did he
family
abandon his
characters
car,
right now.
he abandoned his swords in Virginia.
Look, man, you can't keep You can't keep talking about the car. All right.
God, I will never stop talking about the car.
Look, you can't keep talking about the car.
Why?
Anyway, that sword is like $70.
Why?
Yeah,
Because
let the
Zane's
car go
gonna ask
like-
me questions about the car. Is that
No,
why?
Let the car go like I let the car go. Okay.
nothing makes you feel like any bigger of a nerd than being a fat guy who owns a katana.
Look, I own 3.
Oh, yo, what's that?
over here.
What's that tattoo on your forearm?
That one?
Yeah.
Or that one.
Uh, I have 3 katanas of different lengths. One for me, one for Andrew, one for Ricky. I need a 4th katana for Junior, but you know, it'll get there.
Give that boy a kitchen knife.
Excalibur.
Stop. Throw it away. Actually, no, that was like what 40. No, what? How much was that?
So,
I-
did you guys go to like an anime convention or some shit? Is that what
Yeah.
that was?
Yeah.
I've never been.
I'm more proud of these.
You still have your wooden? Yeah, you do.
You still have the record clock that I gave you?
I gotta fucking break the immersion.
My immersion. Oh, hey, there it is. I don't remember what all I bought for everybody that year. I know I still have Coop's shirt that he bought me of Artorias. That thing
Yeah,
does not
the
fit.
Dark Souls.
It does
Why
not
you got
fit.
too much muscles now, boy?
It
Does that
didn't
look
fit
like-
when you bought it for me because I got fat.
But I got
That thing was
what
tight.
What was it? Small or medium?
It was definitely a small.
Look, man, you were small back then.
I'll wear it for the next pod. Or I can't wear it for the next pod. I'll wear it when I get back to Cali, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna be fucking like constricted.
Oh yeah, so where are you going? Well, not where, like who's like you going to your parents?
I'm gonna stay with my ma for 14 days. I'm definitely gonna get stoned out of my mind as soon as I get home, though. I'm super pumped. Then I'm gonna get hammered too because it's my high school reunion. 5 years, apparently.
I don't know anybody
If you-
from my high school reunion, so I don't.
Yo.
I'm not even gonna go.
Yo, me and Andrew, well, my family's moving in like a month, and the entire time, Andrew's always on my ass like, Megan and Dunn were ready to move 3 months prior to their move. What?
Who the
Well,
fuck
yeah.
they weren't?
Listen, do you not remember the arguments that we had every single day? It was 3 months prior, and he's like, "Guys, I need to start putting my things in boxes. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow." We're like, "You have 3 months until you move. What the fuck are you doing?" And then he's like, "Yeah, well, Megan wants to start packing things up," and we're like, "What?"
But the thing is, I
How-
don't need to put things in boxes because I'm doing the movers thing.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything for that. The only things that you need are the things you're putting in your car. And then are you driving by yourself, or are you bringing the kids and Ange with you, or are you gonna fly them
Bring
out
the-
there?
Bring the kids and Andrew with me. They don't want to fly out. Well, and I just want to fly out with the kids.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah, I'm gonna have angry babies for how
Angry
many hours
babies,
we're gonna
yeah.
drive.
You better pack a lot of bananas. So
Oh,
you just
the hell is
sit
the
in the-
back seat?
sit in the front seat and just be like, banana. I think you just hear for the next 5 minutes, banana, banana. Or say shit and then just like, shit.
You're like, fuck.
Fuck. Chris,
How does
Chris-
Ange feel about your kids cussing already?
Let me ask her. How do you feel about the kids cursing already? So.
So.
See, Christopher's finally getting to that age where he's gonna start copying me soon.
I mean, she said they'll learn it in Spanish if they didn't know it in English.
Cállate.
So.
Or is she actually going to teach them Spanish? Because I know you guys mainly talk to them in English, so it...
No, we talked to them in half and half. Well,
I was gonna say, don't say we.
What I know.
You don't talk Spanish.
I know besito. Damn it.
What does besito mean?
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Uh,
Good thing I'm wearing headphones.
Did it start?
Because it's right behind
Alexa,
me.
whisper to me.
Oh, the fart one?
Oh, God, I don't want to think about that. That's awful. Speaking of, I have to go get my laundry.
Hold on, keep it going for
It's
like
been an hour
1
and 20 already?
second.
Shit.
I mean, the laundromat definitely closes in like 30 minutes, so kind of close. If my shit's not already stolen, if my stuff's stolen, I'm just gonna go like butt ass naked.
All right, if you guys, I'm gonna send it off with this note. Anybody watching this should look up a video called
Portal Pico?
Portal Radio Loop 10 hours, and go 5 hours and 18 minutes in, and 5 hours 18 minutes and 58 seconds in, and just watch the beauty that happens.
Listen, if you want a, never mind, I won't be able to find it in time. I don't think.
Were you looking for the video I just mentioned?
I was gonna do the 112 video, but I
Alright.
actually.
Any Digimon fans out there, comment in the comment section your favorite Digimon. You know, hit me up. Have a nice little powwow about Digimon. It'll be fucking
Yo,
fun.
what the fuck is this shit?
I feel like Agumon is the Charizard of Digimon.
It is the Charizard of
fuck
Digimon.
is
Because,
this
well, I
guy?
mean, like, not
It is
literally.
the fire lizard of Digimon.
I don't mean like that. I mean, like, it's literally just, like, the most, like, generic answer to give.
Ew, that's a band? Oh my god, that ruins it. Alright,
What the hell are you looking
is
at?
it?
It's at
James Bond? I typed in 112 video and I'm not finding what I want. It's
I have no
gone.
idea what
Oh,
you're
there it
saying.
is. Alright, look up, honestly, just type in 112 video James Bond if you want some motivation. I got you.
I have no idea.
I,
You know,
I mean,
I'm-
it's only 2 minutes. Do you got
I-
2 minutes?
I feel like I'm gonna be editing this, and then I'm gonna like be curious. I'm gonna look it up, and it's gonna be like the worst thing ever.
Do you got 2 minutes and 27 seconds
Not right
for some
now.
motivation at the end of this? Motivate you for your day.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
But I think that's the end of it. Do you guys have anything else you wanna? Any more stories you wanna share, or anything else?
No, I just want to share this lovely video.
All right, Cooper. I'm not. Wait, you want me to share it on this?
Absolutely, I need
No.
they gotta know.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I don't think I can.
Just put put the shit in the
No,
stuff.
I don't think I can share other YouTube videos without the owner's permission. But yeah, if you want to show the link real quick, I'll fucking. So.
I'm getting motivated right now. I can't.
Oh,
help you.
it's this video. I know this video. It's the speed run. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll play it.
It's the streets,
I have no audio for this though.
bro. He did this shit for hours. I mean, most of it's him looking at the ground, but it's like the fastest speed run of streets on like James Bond or whatever.
So for audio listeners for the podcast, you can just kind of end it here. There's nothing. We're just gonna be watching a video for like a minute or two.
Me and fucking Mark Rutsu.
It's a James,
112.
It's a James Bond GoldenEye 007 speedrun.
This video is like 7 years old. Every single time like I watch it though, like I'll fucking crank some shit out of the gym. It's like doing roids.
There's no audio for me.
Oh, it's because I'm sharing it a specific way. Oh well. It's way better with audio, I promise.
So for people watching this and, you know, listening to this podcast still, just apparently this is super motivational.
Absolutely. This man did this shit for hours. Plus it's got like the motivational like kind of music to it.
49. 47, baby. That's fucking right. So he got 112. So did he make world record, or is that like the fastest you
That
can
is
get?
the fastest, like that is the world record for that.
Okay.
He got 113 like a bunch, and he was trying to get to 112 because like that 1 second is a lot to a speedrunner.
Okay. I thought about getting into speedrunning, but there's like no game that I.
Bro,
can-
that shit's in depth. Like a lot of it's like depending on the game, there's like glitches that make you go faster, stuff like that. I know that. So for Dark Souls 3 for speedrunning, the very first thing you gotta do, you gotta like, there's a jump glitch where you jump in when you first get to Firelink, you can jump onto the roof using a rock. Pretty neat.
Okay.
Definitely should look into it.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna end the podcast here. Try to keep it an hour because the last two have been like nearly 2 hours long each, and I think we should start
Where the based.
Hey, that profile looks familiar.
What?
Oh, you're looking at my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started watching that.
All right. Well, I will. So that's the end, guys. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Once again, I'm done. This is Stevens, and that is Cooper. You guys want to say
Hey,
anything?
crispy boys.
Jericho.
Jericho. Oh yeah. Well, your usernames are appearing because I'm hovering the mouse over.
Jericho Fox, actually.
Oh yeah, if you see my photo, it's the train man.
Oh.
No.
Dick my butt.
All right. Bye, guys.
Dick my butt.